Good day, everyone. So, my topic is all about multiculturalism. So, let me read my objective first. So, at the end of the lessons, the students will be able to define multiculturalism and explain its key components. Then value diversity as an asset in society, then create a poster that promotes multiculturalism. So what is multiculturalism? So, a theory about the foundation of a culture rather than a practice which subsumes cultural ideas by Harrison, 1984. So it is also a systematic, comprehensive response to cultural and ethnic diversity with educational, linguistic, economic, and social components and specific institutional mechanisms. So, when we say multiculturalism, it is viewed as a result of immigration. Societies that are described as multicultural are often those that have many distinct cultural groups, usually arising from immigration. A systematic response, it involves educational, linguistic, economic, and social components along with specific institutional mechanisms. So, for example, here in Philippines, so we all know nga daghan kayo ang different traditions or cultures diri sa atoa. So multiculturalism celebrates the diversity of culture, traditions, and backgrounds within a community or society. So mauna siya ang multiculturalism. So there are three interrelated aspects. First is the demographic descriptive usage. So this refers to the existence of linguistically, culturally, and ethnically diverse segments in the population of a society or region. So it's a simple, factual description of who makes up the population. So, for example is, diri sa world nato is daghan kayo, lahi-lahi atong ethnicity, lahi-lahi ato ang languages, lahi-lahi atong nationality, ug lahi-lahi sa ang ato ang cultural backgrounds. So, that is an example of demographic descriptive. So, the second one is ideological normative usage. This usage generates debate because it's a slogan or a basis for political action. It describes what should be an ideal where diversity is valued and promoted as a positive feature of society. So, let's say, for example, advocating for multiculturalism as a core national value in government policy or public discourse. The last one is programmatic political usage. So this refers to the specific policies and programs implemented to manage and respond to demographic diversity, often related to the ideological goals. So, for example, implementing specific multicultural education curricula or creating a department of multicultural affairs within a city government. So, example ana nga subject is kanang foundation of inclusive education, kanang wherein maka-accept ta o maka-appreciate ta sa inclusivity or sa diversity. So next is the multicultural education. So it's defined as a field of study and an emerging discipline whose major aim is to create equal opportunities from diverse racial, ethnic, social class, and cultural groups, according to Banks and Banks, 1995. So the multicultural education is ang iyaha primary goal is to create equal opportunities for students from diverse racial, ethnic, and social class. So, its objectives is to help all students acquire knowledge, attitudes, and skills needed to function effectively in an increasingly democratic, pluralistic society. So, it also helps students acquire skills to communicate, collaborate effectively with people from diverse groups to foster a civic and moral community that works for democracy. So there are four approaches in multicultural education. So first is the contributions approach. This is the most basic level. It involves adding ethnic heroes, holidays, and discrete cultural elements into the curriculum, usually on special occasions or through special exhibits. The core structure of the curriculum remains unchanged, so it focuses only on incorporating discrete elements without changing the main curriculum structure. The next is the additive approach. Substantial content is added to the curriculum without changing its basic structure or viewpoint. A unit or course is incorporated, but it's often viewed through the existing dominant framework. Let's say, for example, incorporating a standalone 2-week unit on women in history into a traditional American history course. The course theme, structures, and main narrative are still dictated by the established Eurocentric view. So that is an example of an additive approach. So the next one is transformation approach. This requires a fundamental change to the structure of the curriculum. Students are taught to view events, concepts, and issues from diverse ethnic and cultural perspectives, moving away from a single, typically Eurocentric point of view. The curriculum is recentered. So, nag-focus siya nga i-change ang structure of the curriculum para ma-allow sa students ang different perspectives or cultural perspectives issues. So, mauna siya ang transformation approach. So, the last one is social action approach. This goes beyond the transformation approach. Students not only view issues from multiple perspectives, but are also empowered and required to make decisions and take action related to the concepts or problems they study. It focuses on civic competence and applying knowledge to real-world issues. So, this is a social action approach kay students kay not only transform their perspectives, but also they make decisions and take actions to solve the related problems. So that's all for social action approach. Thank you.